We're back with Workout Diaries. My guest today is Chris Nichols, host of Built for Legacy podcast, former Division I athlete, jiu-jitsu advocate, handsome. What else am I missing here?
Oh man, I think you covered a good portion right there.
He's single, ladies. All right. Oh, today we're going to be hitting just lower body. We're going to crush some lower body today. And absolute skies out, thighs out, right?
That's right, baby. Yep. Can't wait to juggle these bad boys. You know? Appreciate you having me, Nick.
Dude, let's do it.
Let's get it.
All right.
Man, dude.
With that, dude.
I was like, it don't feel that way when we're grappling. Man.
Yeah. So you knew from a young age that you wanted to do water polo. Like you set that goal.
Yeah.
As you know, when you were like in middle school, like 12 years old. Did you play other sports?
Yeah, well, I mean, swam, it kind of goes together, but this was separately, I swam. Well, yeah, as a kid, I played soccer, basketball, baseball, all that shit.
Okay.
So, yeah.
But then in middle school, high school, did you like specialize in swimming and water polo then? Or did you play
yeah. Once I was in middle school, like I did play soccer a little bit into middle school.
Yeah.
But then it was pretty much focused on, water polo, swimming through high school only.
Okay.
And I was really set on that.
In high school, there's always a debate, like what's tougher, swimming or wrestling? You know, obviously I wrestled.
Yeah.
And the thing is like anybody could wrestle. Like you could take a swimmer and they could like kind of bullshit wrestling pretty quickly. Like they would suck at it. But like you throw me in a pool and I sink. Like there's not transferable skills at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I always feel like I always respected them for that because I'm all-time worst swimmer.
Well, it's funny because there's actually like a wrestling relationship to water polo. So there were some water polo players who would wrestle because there's a lot of wrestling in water polo.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're just grappling while holding your breath underwater.
Yeah.
I can't even, my mind cannot comprehend that idea.
And you can get away with whatever you get away with if it's under the water.
Really?
Grabbing suit, grabbing balls, all that shit happens.
Checking oil.
Yeah.
That is insane.
Yeah.
And how did you get into jiu-jitsu? Because you've been training that for how many years now?
About 3.
3 years?
Yeah, almost 3.
So how did you make that transition?
Yeah, so when I first moved to San Diego, I was lucky to meet a group of guys who were very advanced in jiu-jitsu.
Right.
Through some of my military special ops buddies here. And I got to know these guys pretty well before I ever started it. And I was so welcomed into that community.
Yeah.
And that was the thing that stuck out, was the community of guys. Prior to that, I had interest in doing it, right?
Yeah.
I wanted to learn those skills. I've always been an athlete. I've always been focused on fitness, and I enjoyed really like the UFC at that point. So I was really interested. And I also, more than anything, aside from the community part and the skills, I thought it would help me mentally a lot, and to control myself and in any whatever situation comes my way.
Discipline of it, and then like the self-protection aspect of it as well. Mm-hmm. Those two combinations.
Right.
Was it? Do you remember your first time doing it, jiu-jitsu?
I think so. Yeah, I did. With Nichols started the program here.
Oh, really?
At Ocean Pacific. Yeah.
Okay.
And so that was the first time I did it, and it was. I knew to come in and be humble, right?
Yeah.
Because I've met so many guys and I've heard a lot of people talk about it, but it was just shocking how much my strength and athleticism seemed to go out the window against people who knew what they were doing.
Yeah, technique. Is just like defies most of the physicalness that people acquire. You know, I feel like it's jiu-jitsu is the equalizer of size.
It really is. Of all the martial arts, I think more than anything it is.
When did you first come across the idea of, I want to do a podcast? And then how long did it take you to execute that first one?
Mm-hmm. Oh, good question. Yeah, a lot of people struggle with this because it's so hard to start things like this, and people talk about it, right? So I had the idea years ago when I was I got into podcasts pretty early when I was up living in San Francisco working in tech. Started to listen to Tim Ferriss, and I was thinking, wow, this is really my personality. I could do something like this someday if I could find a reason to do it. And when I moved to San Diego, I was much more surrounded by a lot of different entrepreneurs and people who do different things, as opposed to just mostly tech, which was the Bay Area.
Right.
And I had this idea, like, wow, I'm really interested in learning from these people. I should start a podcast. And I did this journaling, like, 3-month program with a buddy of mine who was like a life coach, and I just, like, it was called Dream Builder. So I kind of wrote down my ideal life over the course of 3 months. And one thing that kept coming up was I have a podcast. And so as soon as I completed that, I spent pretty much all of 2022. This was the beginning of 2022 when I did this. Thinking about how am I going to do this podcast, all of it, and hesitating.
So it took a whole year.
A year
of you just like, okay, how to do this, like same thing. And then when was your first one? Do you remember that date?
So going into 2023, I said, okay, I have a concept. Let's like record 10 episodes with people who I've listed out, and then before I announce anything, like I want to have a library. I'm not starting this and then struggling to get number 2.
100%.
So I recorded practice episodes during 2022 that no one's ever going to hear, just to practice in the microphone, because it's a skill that you don't think it's hard, but it's actually hard. And so my way around that was, let me learn from others and just express my genuine curiosity. And so I made it about the person across from me. And I made it guest-centric. And as soon as I had enough guest episodes, I had a little more to talk about, and I started to do these individual episods. So I actually had back problems in college. It cut my college water polo career short. So I had a herniated disc when I was 20 years old.
Did you get that actually doing water polo?
It was just years of accumulation of different activities. And also I never slept well, especially when I went to college. I was a terrible sleeper. I just was.
You were partying? Or?
Well, I mean,
is that the booze?
Well, it depends on the night. You know what it really was, Nick? Well, I was social. It's a social guy. So maybe I'm not drinking anything, but I'm in the hallway of the dorm talking to everyone. I'm having a good time. I'm freestyle rapping.
Oh, you have a rap? I forgot that in the intro. We missed this rap career. Drop the link. Check them out on SoundCloud, everybody. Was there a point in time that you thought you were going to be a rapper?
A little bit. Not necessarily a rapper, but I thought I would work in the music industry. And so that was like my way of improving and making my personal brand more powerful for that career path. Because I was hitting up people in Hollywood.
Really?
To go work at,
like in a studio or something?
Like mostly around music video production for hip hop.
But what would you rap about? I have a whole new, I love this.
I do rap about all the things that most rappers rap about, or did. So, it's just a part of the fun of the culture of it. But no, I try to, I think I tried to, when I would write, I would try to talk about, parts that were personal to me. I never did anything too deep or personal. I just was more having fun with it. Because it all started with freestyling.
Oh, shoot.
Like with my college friends.
And just like shits and giggles.
Like I would usually freestyle with the basketball players.
Really? What's your rapper name?
Man, so Nichols and Dimes. My last name is
Nichols. That is your Instagram handle, bro.
It is,
Nichols and Dimes, dude.
And that was the name of my podcast. It was called The Nichols and Dimes Show when I started it. And I just rebranded it this year to Built for Legacy. What
encouraged that rebrand?
Well, what encouraged it was I've now been doing the pod for 3 years. And I just haven't, I felt like it wasn't clear on who the podcast was for, right? It was Nichols and Dimes Show. First of all, there was an SEO issue. You couldn't spell Nichols because I spell it like my last name. And then just no one knows what that means, right? Built for Legacy at least starts to describe what the show is about, which is it's an entrepreneurship focused show. Focused mainly on veterans and ex-elite athletes. I was going to say we could do leg press.
Leg press?
There's actually a great machine in this corner here we could do.
Let's do it.
Yeah, on the wall there.
Fuck the hat, dude.
Yeah, that's right. They gotta know. They gotta, if they're gonna tell you your future, they better be able to read the crystal ball.
Hey, dude, my crystal ball is on its way. It's there.
Yeah, dude. It was the best thing I ever did.
Really?
Shaving it. Yep.
It
was years overdue though, Nick.
Did you ever take like any hair loss stuff, minoxidil, finasteride, any of that?
Yeah, I tried all that shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you have any luck with it?
I guess it helped the some of that like hymns, the Rogaine shit would help the crown of the head.
Yeah.
But there's nothing I could do about the hairline. That's where you need to get a hair transplant.
Yeah, would you do one?
I thought about it, but I always thought it wasn't for me.
Yeah.
I felt like I'm a rugged enough dude where I could go bald.
You got a good beard too, so that really that helps compensate.
Yeah, well, there's people ask me all the time, about my look, and I tell them it's three factors that make it work. One is going to be you got to have a good shaped head, super important.
Which you have no control over, by the way.
Right, exactly.
All right, let's load this.
Yeah, let's load this bitch.
All right, so yeah, you said 3 factors.
Yeah, so
good shaped head.
Good shaped head.
Check for you.
Yep.
Which we load this up with? How much?
Be in good shape. You got to be in good shape. Look good. It's important. Good shape, and then 3 is have a good beard. Grow a good beard. Yeah, or some facial hair.
Okay, so I don't know that I have a good shaped head, and I definitely don't have a good beard. The future, the crystal ball, it is not looking bright for me. Okay, big ears from wrestling, just cauliflower ear. This is tragic. It sounds like I'm seeing a hair transplant in my future. That's brutal.
Do you think you might do it?
Yeah, I mean, I would probably do it. Unless I like shaved my head and I was like, wow, I'm fucking gorgeous. Then, which is that's not gonna happen. So
yeah,
I think, yeah, I would do it. I would, but.
What's the opinion? What's your partner's opinion?
That's a good question. I think she would prefer if I had a good head of hair. I'll tell you that. I've thought about going on like finasteride, minoxidil.
Yeah.
But the 2 things with that, minoxidil is like you got to do it twice a day, every day.
Yeah.
You got to micro needle. It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Okay. And then finasteride has a bunch of like side effects.
Yeah.
And one of them is like impotence.
Yeah, see, I don't like that shit. I never tried that, by the way.
Yeah.
I only did the drip drop.
Topical, yeah.
Topical, yeah.
Yeah,
no pills.
Also, another side effect of finasteride that I was doing research on is that it can cause gynecomastia, if you're familiar with that.
Does that give you a vagina?
It's basically just
Give
like
you tits?
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
And I had that in high school, actually. From like puberty. I like had that already.
So you had saggy tits?
Yeah, it sucked, dude. I had straight up man boobs. Here I am.
Hey, were people making fun of you?
Well, I was like an expert at hiding it. So I got surgery because the doctors.
No way.
Yeah. So
you got breast explants as a teenage boy.
I got a boob reduction. It was caused by puberty. It wouldn't go away, so I had to get surgery to get rid of it. I'm like, dude, I'm like in the best shape I could possibly be in, and I have man boobs. We got to figure this out.
Yeah.
Okay, this is embarrassing.
Yeah.
I wouldn't talk about it for the longest time.
Oh, I bet.
But then, now I don't care. Yeah, so if you have gynecomastia, get fucking surgery. I'll tell you what, it was worth it.
It was worth it.
It was.
Oh, good to know. I'll take a note of that.
I was like, okay, so then back to finasteride. I was like, we're not going back.
Yeah.
Is this
you want to do 4 plates?
Yeah, fuck it.
That looks better.
4 plates. Put it on, dude. Sunday fun day.
Oh yeah.
I'm glute maxing right now.
Yes, you are. Maximum glutes.
Dude, I'm gonna be caked up.
Yeah.
Between the Thanksgiving food and this.
Man, some turkey buns on those things.
Bro.
Yeah.
So one of my questions was just basically how you structure your podcast and like find your guests.
Yeah. So the way I came up with this niche of veterans, ex-elite athletes turned entrepreneurs was developed over time.
Yeah.
It started off as just general entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
And I just made a huge list of friends of mine who I thought would be good guests on the show.
Yeah.
I started off super organically, people in my network, and every single person I have on a podcast I ask them at the end of the show, who's one person you can introduce me to that I should have on the show?
Yeah.
And I've met some,
that's good.
Yeah, I've met incredible people that way. And the more of a library I built, I started to have people reach out to me and recommend people, or reach out to ask to be on the show. I ask a question to every guest on my every podcast, and it's, what's an entrepreneurial life hack that goes against the mainstream belief? And one of them that stood out was just the general ability to take a risk that these people have, no matter where they are in life, and their ability, their appetite for risk in a healthy way, or sometimes unhealthy, but just, they're not so afraid that they need security, Like they believe in themselves at a certain level that they're going to do it, and they're going to do whatever it takes. Yeah. And then the other big one is that you need to be internally aligned with who you are, and you're doing what's right to you in order for the external business stuff to work. Because people get so caught up in the details. Oh, I need to fix this, I need to adjust this, or pivot in my strategy, my product. And it just, if they're fortunate and they're not aligned internally with who they are, and they don't have that balance in life, it's gonna blow up in their face. And like another way of saying that I've heard from a lot of the people on my show is, hustle culture is bullshit. Find that balance, that you're aligned with who you are internally, and then your business will respond to that. Yeah.
What is your end goal with the podcast? Your 2026 goals, have you thought about that? And just like, where do you want to go with it?
Yeah, so like, I understand that my podcast is a long-term effort to make some sort of living for me, right? Or have some sort of return. And it's not why I'm doing it. I'm doing it because I genuinely love doing the episodes with people and meeting people. Yeah. And the best thing I've gotten out of it by far is the people I've met, relationships I've created. And it's improved a lot of skills just for me personally with public speaking and, being on camera, networking and, running these conversations. So it's like, I made sure to write a very clear why before I started this thing to myself that I'll reference back on, of why am I doing this, because it will get hard, right? And I need to be able to say, hey, this is why I'm doing it, even if it doesn't go my way, even if it completely changes what it's about, which it has a little bit a few times, then I still have my reason of why I love doing it. Right. So yeah, my goal obviously would be to make a living out of it someday, and to spring other businesses off of it, because it is an entrepreneurship focused podcast. Right.
Splits?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
We're getting that. You're hitting the splits
after these
today.
deadlifts, I don't know.
You're hitting the splits, and we'll do a tutorial of you trying to teach me how to do the splits, because I notoriously might be the most inflexible person in this gym, maybe in San Diego County, dude. I think this is all
I might be able to do. I'm just like tight from all this right here, but
let's see what you got.
Okay,
dude, this is the best I got.
Okay, well, you're catching me at the... Let's see if I can stretch into it and not rip my shit apart.
Oh! Ooh, dude. Oh my God.
Like that?
I don't know. I'm
probably the other side right here.
Oh, he can do both sides too. I mean.
Oh.
Well, now we found your new audience, gay men. That's his new audience.
Oh man,
dude. Thank you so freaking much.
Thank you,
I
Nick.
appreciate it. Incredible time.
This is awesome.
And that's all we got. That's it.
Well, we always got more, but for now, that's all we got.
That's all. Yeah. Until next time.
See you guys.